Hey guys, this is Laura, and today I'm going to be looking at the Tria Laser Hair Removal System. So, first of all, the first thing I noticed on their website is that they actually call it uh, a hair removal laser. A lot of the other products I've looked at mention that they use light technology or pulse light technology. This is the first one I've seen that says hair removal laser. So far, so good. Um, so, how does it work exactly? Apparently, it works just like a laser at a salon. It targets the pigment in the hair follicle. The hair follicle falls out. You have to hit it at a certain growth phase. That's why it takes multiple treatments. Um, so it works just like the salon one works, except that, let's be honest, it's a heck of a lot cheaper. At $4.49, I thought, whoa, that's a lot of money, until I started thinking about how many different treatments it would take at a real salon and how expensive it would be, especially to do your legs. Also, something to keep in mind is it's a lot more private at home. So if you're wanting those, wanting hair removal in certain areas, this is a lot better than having to go to the salon. Another thing to keep in mind is that salons are not foolproof, and doctors and nurses that are in charge of running their lasers don't always have the right training, and you can still get burned even in the salon. So this is a lot safer in some ways than a salon, um, and a lot cheaper. So um, I took the time to read through a lot of reviews. The good thing about this site, the Tria Beauty site, is they actually put the good, bad, and the ugly of their reviews on their site, which is nice to see. They don't just stick the 5 stars on there and pretend the 1 stars don't exist. So after reading a lot of the reviews, I've got a few tips to give you and a general consensus of the product. The most important thing about it is it's really designed for pale skin and dark hair. So if you go to their homepage here, they even have this little chart. So I have ivory skin and light brown hair, and the laser should work for me. Now, if you have dark skin, it's letting you know that it's not for you, which is good, I think, of them to sort of be upfront about that. Um, Another thing to keep in mind is that it's what I was reading. Most people have a lot of success with underarm hair and facial hair, and they claim it really works. So that was really how. Okay, so let's look at some of the negatives about it. One thing I noticed right away was this tiny little head on it, which I'm sure is positive in that it's a concentrated laser, but the negative side is it takes a long time to do the treatments, especially on the legs. So a lot of the people don't even talk about their legs. It's all about their facial hair and their underarm and bikini lines and things like that. Um, Another con to consider is that people do talk about it being painful. You can lower the setting if you're finding it's too painful at a higher setting, so that's good. But it's definitely it's the real deal. The painful part sort of shows that it's really working. A few people mentioned wrist fatigue. The lifting it up, I guess, for those long treatments. And it's can be kind of time consuming. Um, but granted, so is shaving. Let's be honest, it's quite time consuming. And if you have do a few time consuming treatments and they it results in permanent hair loss, then I think it's pretty worth it. Some of the tips that I've gathered from the reviewers are if you're finding that it's painful, to use an ice or a numbing cream before. Some people mention make sure you shave before you use it, before your treatments, and don't have any oil on your skin. Um, yeah, I definitely recommend giving the Tria a try. Overall, people seem to say it really works, and that's the most important thing. And yeah, I definitely recommend it. And thanks a lot.